Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is Many a True Nerd, and welcome back to Skyrim Dragonborn, where something's attacking this place, isn't it? Is something about to attack this place? Hello? Why did you just run? Fine, welcome back to Skyrim Dragonborn, where we're here at my Lord and Master Nelof's house, or rather, Mushroom, I like him. He's really, really damn cool. And we're wearing a special ring he's given us to try and figure out who's actually, like, you know, attacking him or whatever. So we're going to do that today, but actually, there's something else I need to do first. And it does rather conveniently, potentially, work quite nicely alongside that quest. See, apparently, the Champion's Cudgel thing that I left behind because I thought it didn't look very good is like the best enchantment in the game or something. And it's totally unique and this is the only place you can get it. So I really hope this guy hasn't despawned at this point, or that's going to be very annoying. Nope, tragically, he has already despawned. Despawned and gone forever. Oh wait, I'm playing on the PC version, so therefore I can just basically console command it back into existence. So, I've got that now. Weighs quite a lot. Even dropped the Blood Skull Blade, and even then I can't bloody carry this thing home. Yeah, and also the comments told me this thing doesn't open any more doors, so I guess we'll just dump this in like a container somewhere and that'll be fine. So, brought the hammer back here, so in my new house I've been given at the end of town I can de-enchant that now. Because yeah, I won't be using that, but apparently if I put it on something else it might be very, very powerful indeed. That's another bonus.
Seems you've inherited a situation.
Right. What exactly is going on here? Hello, Mogrel. Sorry, I was literally about to say, I'm going to walk through town and see if my ring, like, starts sparkling or whatever. But what exactly is this?
Drovus Relvi owes me 1,000 septims. At least he did until you set him up with that Telvanni wizard. Now he's untouchable. The way I figure it, it's your fault he can't pay me. So I guess I'm going to have to collect it from you.
By any chance, could we actually brawl about this? Or I could try and intimidate him immediately.
Yeah, that sounds good. Half. I think that'll work.
Alright, nice and simple there.
Till next time.
Okay, that's pretty much chicken feed to me, so that's fine. So, I don't know exactly what it's going to look like when this ring triggers, but I've got my hands up specially. I'm sure it'll be like something at least a little bit obvious. None of you, none of you, none of you. Oh.
Fethis, all of us mourn your wife's passing. Just don't let it affect how you treat your daughter.
Okay, what's going on here exactly? Hello, Fethis, who are you?
Speak quickly.
Oh yes, of course, you're the guy who, buys the pendants. Well, I've actually got one of them.
As long as you keep bringing them, I'll keep buying them.
And in fact, actually, that is... Yep, there's the 500 back right there. Can't ask him about his daughter, though. Any chance you're willing to speak to me about that? And the answer is... No. No. Just a bit of incidental dialogue. Fine, well, let's go find my... Wait, where's my house? Was it this house? I think it was this house. Because I'm pretty sure there was an enchanting table down... Yep, one enchanting table. Good. So... If I have been led correctly here, disenchanting, Champion's Cudgel. Marvellous. So I have learned chaos damage. Okay, I'll admit, that does sound badass. So in theory, how strong can I make that? If I was to use, hang on, if I was to use, yeah, Black Soul Gem. So fully charged, that is a 50% chance for each of the elements of Fire, Frost, and Shock to do damage. Comments told me, yeah, the way it works is each of those is rolled independently. So, yeah, there's like a, what's that, 12.5% chance that all of them will trigger, and that will be very, very powerful indeed. So, no need to actually enchant up this here pickaxe, but yeah, chaos damage, that does sound badass, I'll agree. So, no sign in town of whoever was responsible for attacking my Telvanni master, so instead, how about that archaeological dig I myself funded? Because that's the coolest sentence I think I'll ever say in my life. Right, how are we getting on?
This isn't good. We only got a little ways in when something managed to wake up the Draugr. Before I could blink, all the miners were dead, and I was next in line. Don't think anyone else made it out alive. This is what I get for skimping on labor.
Right, so basically you just ran from the door and then locked them inside. Got it.
Well, unless you want to deal with the Draugr, this whole little venture of ours is over. Might be over either way. It looked like a dead end before the place started crawling. We could have missed something. I don't know.
Right, so we need to clear out the zombies and also find a way deeper inside. Got it. Right, let's see. Oh, right. So they're starting nice and close by to the door. Got it. Let's just quickly finish off you guys. Don't think we actually need the fully upgraded gloves for any of this. Oh, okay. Yeah, I see the issue. I see quite a few of you sitting around here. And I think I can just basically... Actually, some of you haven't woken up yet. Which works for me. Just finish you off. And actually, they are all marked as special ones who are actually questy. Works for me. Just finish you off. And then just keep it cycling. And presumably just a couple more. And this is pretty badass. Right, hang on. Wait for them to turn. Wait for one of you to turn your back. Come on. Just keep that quiet casting up. Are you turning away? You're turning away. Which means you go down. And that means you go down as well. Job flipping done. Right. So there's quite a few of them there. These will be the miners then. And I've already got my own pickaxe. Take a skull. Don't, but that was remarkably easy. It's like you guys aren't even bloody trying to find a way in. And I will say, ebony sword, while there just happens to be one here, might just take that along. And also have a little Luke's in here. And by the way, just make sure everything's as it... Well, something's alive way down there. But it's a long way off. And we've got... Ooh. Okay. I also hear the noise of a word of power. Together with boots of water walking. And that hasn't activated a trap. And where exactly is the wall of power? Because I can hear it. I can hear it calling out to me. It's got to be round here bloody somewhere. Or maybe not. Maybe it actually needs to be dug up first. Fine, I'm guessing you're going to want more money before we go any further into this little expedition of yours. Speaking of which, yes, these boots, heavy armor unfortunately, weight of 9. So if you wear any of the 4 relics of Arzadal, plus 10% enchanting. Now, does that mean on top of my 100? Because if so, that's starting to get interesting right there. And I'll be helping myself to all these soul gems too. Why not? Now, the question is, if he asks, do I tell him about the boots that might just be really useful to me?
Any luck?
And yes, indeed, I have found a way past the dead end.
Well, perhaps there's some hope for us yet. Now, I have to go recruit some more miners. It won't be easy, seeing as none of their friends came back from the first attempt. We'll have to sweeten the pot a bit this time. I think I'll need, say, 2,000 septums to hire replacements.
Why am I increasingly suspicious that he actually spent, like, basically very little money hiring the first lot, maybe murdered them himself? This is all a scam. I suspect this is all a scam and he's going to betray me at the end. But here, have the money. It means nothing to me.
I never get tired of that sound. It'll take me a few days to dig up some more laborers, but swing back when you get a chance. See how we're doing.
Alright. So, I just want to quickly check exactly how those boots work. So, heavy water walking boots on, and... Okay, that's officially really badass. I can just basically sprint out to sea. Okay, so basically screw your boat, because now I can just walk on water. That is really, really awesome. Unless, of course, I actually want to go... Actually, if I'm in the water, what happens if I then put them on while I'm in the water? Hang on, let's actually just change out of them. So if I change into these, fine. And then we've got... Ah, so I continue floating for a minute, and then... Ooh, wait, what? Talk to Neloth about side effects. What side effects? Am I blurry? Is it that I'm out of focus? Is that a side effect? Is that how it works? Because... What side effect? That's unusual. I don't know what's really going on there. Also, I got so distracted by that, I forgot to actually do my experiment. So, let's say I go for a swim, normally, and I go right down to the bottom, lovely, and then I put on the water walking boots. So those are now on. So I'm still underwater for now. That's fine. Then if I go up to the surface, what happens? I just swim as normal, but then if I jump then... Aha! I can literally jump out of the water. Okay, that's pretty damn cool, I'll admit. Right, let's go a little look-see at that new enchantment. And in particular, whether these boots are boosting 10% beyond what I could normally do in terms of my enchanting. So, that ebony sword I picked up. I can get that up to... I'll just actually check on the enchantment here. This is not wearing the boots. So, chaos damage... By default, that is up to 39 points of damage. Okay, 50% chance, 39 points of damage. Quit and slap on the actual new boots. Because it says, yeah, plus 10% enchanting if you're wearing any... Oh. If you're wearing any 4. So does that mean it needs to be presumably all of them before it actually does anything, right? Let's just check that here. Just chaos damage. Yeah, still at 39. Which, in all fairness, I kind of may as well do, just because it's kind of funny, and also I'm just bloody floating around with 13 black soul gems, so... You know what? Whoever that guy is, he's probably waiting to be let out of the soul gem, and... Is being his sword better? It might be better, I don't know. Also, I totally just forgot to put a second enchantment on that, because that's a thing I can do, but no matter. The only reason I really want to actually use this thing is, 1, I want to get a feel for how often it triggers, and 2... It kind of matches my other hand if I'm using Conjuration, because then I've got this kind of glowy purple thing going on. And at this point, that sort of aesthetic consideration is important to me. Alright, so, next on the list is we're going to have to wait for that guy to dig up that place. Yeah, there is some weird waterlogged ruins over there. The one I'm actually here, it just said, yeah, speak to that guy about the side effects. I'm not sure what the side effects are, but maybe my character knows. So apparently, the spell made me weaker when I was actually wet.
Wet, you say? I suppose, yes, I can see how that would have inverted the tether. Unfortunate. Couldn't you simply avoid water? No, that won't do. Can't have you forego bathing. The ashlands can leave one a bit pungent, and it's obvious you've been through them. Here. I'll just remove it. Here's a bit of coin. Should help mitigate your inconvenience.
Okay. Experimental subject has now actually been completed. Marvellous. So does that mean I've still got the enchantment or not? I think I've actually lost it by the looks of it. I don't see it here in the active effects anymore. So, kind of unfortunate. I would have actually quite liked to have kept that. But no matter. The quest is done. It's probably better that I'm not, you know, weaker every time I'm wet. Especially, actually, if I'm about to be going into a flooded Dwemer ruin. Yes, that's actually true. I probably should have considered that. That's a fairly major consideration. Right. So, up we go towards... Oof, flooded Dwemer ruin. That seems pretty damn badass. Yeah, so straight past this thing. Oh, actually, if there's people working there, someone mentioned something to me. Hello? Yeah, there's some people working here. Now, somebody said if I just did, like, a shout, that would wake these people up and they'd be happy. Now, does that mean I actually need to, like, shout them like Foos, or will, like, any shout do? Because the fastest, easiest, and also doesn't kill them shout is Clear Skies.
They have forgotten.
And that seems to have not woken you up. Right, I've just dropped a save, in case they don't appreciate this. And they don't seem thrilled.
He grows ever near to us.
So, that doesn't seem to have worked. And some of them appear to have run off and be hostile to me. Yes? No? I don't know. Ooh, that triggered. That triggered with fire. Hello! Who are you? Exactly, that also triggered some fire. Huh. Okay. So, that didn't seem to work particularly well. Maybe I'll try it on some civilians, because maybe those guys are a bit weird because they were Reavers. But okay. Head north in that case, and we've got ourselves... Oh, okay, this looks pretty badass. This looks pretty damn sweet right here. Yeah, I'm very much down for this. So, what exactly is this place? And it is the Chardak. And I am not alone here. Someone else has decided to make this home first. Fine, well, that wasn't the spell I thought I was about to cast, actually. I was instead just going to send out some Moiras to get over there and basically just start getting on with it. Fine, so these statues definitely won't be waking up, because, you know, if they were going to wake up, they'd already have woken up. Moiras can just basically, yeah, lead the way. In fact, actually, I may as well just kind of loot these guys while we're passing by. Okay, so it's just basic Reavers. We haven't really had much trouble with them so far. I might just basically use this weapon until it runs out of charge and then immediately dump it. Because why not? Right, we'll just basically come over here. Come over to you. Oh, you're going to try and use magic on me. Oh, good luck. Good flipping luck. So, oh, actually, it's working better than I expected. You must be one hell of a mage. Wow. For magic to be actually effective against me, you must be really bloody strong. And, oh, yeah, okay. There's more magic users yet. You go and help me out, please. And I will do some healing up nice and quick. Who's this guy over here exactly? I see you over there. Can I make it too? Ah! Was I shot by this thing? I might have been, you know. Hello! Oh, hang on. Where's the way round? Ah, there you are. Right, so you're the Lord. Right, well, I've got a plan for you then, as you are apparently dangerous. You can just be on the floor for a bit. So we'll just basically use that to keep you busy. And then, as it's one-on-one combat, probably time for me to actually get out a shield. Because then I can actually stagger you and all sorts of bad stuff. And then just keep staggering. And then just, in a kind of vague blaze of ice and fire and whatever, take care of all of those. I think there's still someone over there, by the way. Like, we're not actually done with over there yet, Moira. So there is, yeah, I think there's someone over there anyway. Right, just quickly check all of this. Now, why did you guys try and want to take over this ruin? Like, what's the point? What is the point of any of this? And this actually raises the question. Is there going to be anything underwater? No, nothing obvious. What is... Oh. Right. I think there's a Reaver Marauder just in the water. Marvellous. But unfortunately, if they don't swim to shore, there's not much I can really do to them. So I guess they just live there now. Great. And I think I need to loop round. No, actually, I think I was already right. You need to loop round. Ah, that might be one of them over there too. Can I loop round this way to get to you guys? Looks like I can. Hello! Right, Reaver Marauder. Yeah, there we are. Just try and use your magic against me. Good luck. I guess I'll just... Oi! Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. And stop it. And I'll just basically whack you with a sword. Oh, yeah. I like the little shield takedowns. They seem a little bit more brutal than some of the others. Nothing too major there. I'll take a draft to the warrior. I never use them, but I dream of a day that if I ran into real trouble, I might actually remember to use it. Who knows if that will actually have happened. Oh, you actually finally managed to make it out of the water. Well bloody done. Oh, shield up. Because my shield deflects arrows. Yeah, that's right. Deflecting arrows. Boom. And then we'll just basically chaos you down. And there's your unique specially... Well, not unique, but still kind of cool clothing. I admit, I do think this looks really cool. And we've got ourselves a control switch. But I lack the item, tragically. So I'm going to guess this potentially might be something we're asked to visit as part of a main quest. Because if it's properly, you need an item to get in here... I'm going to work under the assumption the item's going to be given to me by someone pertaining to the main quest. Well, that is a shame, but I know for a fact there's more dwarven stuff, because I saw it in the background at one point when I was just kind of floating around the main area. So, this is not the end of my dwarf adventures, damn it. There's totally more yet. So, back on the mainland and heading north once again, and it looks like we're heading towards an encampment. Now, we haven't really been to the north of the island as yet. Because, yeah, the south is all covered in ash. The north is not so much. Everything looks a lot more healthy. And hello, are you one of the... What is it, the Skull Hunters again? Yes, I think you are, but I think you're distracted by actually hunting something. Fine, so I'm guessing the Skull are the locals in this part of the world then. So, in which case, we should probably go and have a little chat with them. No, that's not a dragon. In fact, actually, I'm not sure there even are dragons in Dragonborn, which is odd, 'cause it's called Dragonborn, but weapons away. Let's see if me and presumably the Skull can be friends. Hello!
Not easy to get rid of the Reeklings, Kuvar.
I never said it would be, but either way, we have to try. Whether we succeed or not, it'll stir up some of the old blood in this crowd.
I'm not going to lead them to their deaths if they aren't ready.
Then train them. What are we doing here? We should either get used to staying here, or be preparing to retake the hall. You're having us do neither, and I can't stomach it.
But your stomach isn't my problem. We'll act when I say we do, and not before.
Well, you'd better say something, and soon.
Okay, never trust anyone whose epithet is the unworthy.
Unless you can help, leave us in peace.
Who exactly are you guys?
What's going on here is that we've been kicked out of our home. The mead hall, up there on the hill. Some Reeklings have taken it over.
Okay, but they seem, yeah, fairly small and crappy. They really depend on massive numbers to do any good job whatsoever.
With tenacity and numbers. It didn't help that we'd grown a little too comfortable up there. Too much mead, too many stories, too few battles.
Okay, well I might be willing to help you out.
Are you offering to help? Some new blood should be enough to rouse these layabouts to actually fight again.
Okay, well let's do that then.
Well, let's move then.
Alright.
Hey, you lazy milk drinkers, get over here. I know you're all starting to settle in here and keep up the fat lives you've got used to up in the hall. But look here, this outsider has more fire than any of you. All I had to do was mention our little infestation, and she volunteered in a second. I don't want to have my spirit outstripped by some wanderer, so let's get up there and kill us some Reeklings.
That was a pretty weak speech, but it seemed to do the job anyway. So, apparently, we need to go, and they said like up on a hill, so possibly that thing? I don't know, I'm just going to follow them. They'll probably lead me to the right place. Yeah, probably that thing up there. I was probably spot on. Right, swords out at this point, I'd say. Also, I love how all of us are just basically running up this hill. This slope, no problem at all. Welcome to Skyrim. Now, up we go. And yeah, it'll be this little house right here. And conveniently, this actually brings me in the right direction to go and visit the... Oh, 17 of them. Actually, that's not even that much. Right, well, let's get on with this, because there's a couple of scouts here. So there we go, and just take you down. So first two go down immediately. They're starting to, yep, throw some spears at us, but that's fine. We got plenty of strength here. And as this is apparently a great big endurance event, let's just actually toss out some Moiras. You going inside, by the way? Are there any more? I don't think there's any more outside. Fine, never mind, in we go. So, we've got ourselves... Oh, dear. We've got ourselves a big... Oh, dear. They're standing all around us. This is mildly inconvenient. Right, okay. I'm just going to basically toss down double Moira, and then we're going to hope this works. Because they kind of got a bit on top of me there for a second. Right, so there's 5 of them dead right now. So, they are indeed a little bit on top of me. There's more. There's more. I really hope I'm hitting the right people, because this is all a mess right now. Who the bloody hell else is here? Right, are there any more over in that direction? 3 just went down immediately. In fact, I think I just saw the chief go down too. Keep healing myself up, because this is just a mess. And 17 is the total. There we are. That's up to 13 or so. Where's the remainder? And why am I stuck in a corner? Right, okay. So yeah, they started getting set up here, presumably just because it's warm. With only 4, however, they're not really... Oh! Okay, 3 of them just died instantaneously. Did they just run in from the outside? I think they might have done. Actually, that is only... Wait. Did you actually need me to finish him off? Marvellous. Right, so here was the chief. And he had on him a lantern, and some Akatosh. Nothing major. Right, well that was nice and simple.
That was almost exhilarating. How are you feeling?
Oh, fine, thanks. It was pretty simple, really.
Good to hear. In fact, that's just the spirit I'll need from my second. Do you want to come with me?
Where exactly are you going?
To Rothmund's Barrow. I need to get his blessing again before we take up residence here. I'll need a witness and, well, you see the kind of horker brains I deal with around here. What do you say?
Oh, go on then. I've no idea why you're doing that, but I'll join up.
Well, let's not waste time talking about it then.
I really hope when this quest is done, by the way, her epithet changes. That would be kind of hilarious. If she was no longer the unworthy, her name actually changed in-game to be the worthy. That'd be quite fun. Right, so I guess we're going with her then. Oh, apparently it's like way up north, so screw that for now. We'll come back for that later. Because I'm pretty sure, well, what? Marak's temple's like somewhere around here or something. But I don't really care about that, to be honest. No. One, I think that's actually one of the... yeah, one of the things where people slave for no well-explained reason back here. Assuming I can find a way to get up top. Come on, that Skyrim jump button. Nice. In fact, you've got yourself a cultist to defend you. So I found the beast stone. And we're just going to... ouch! That one looked a bit painful. Right, so that's that done. In fact, actually, this place is... ooh. Okay. On this occasion, they've actually got the actual Reeklings doing it. That's kind of cool. So that'll be the temple up there. Don't worry about that, because I swear I saw... yeah, here we go. Round here somewhere, I saw myself some new ruins. So, ignore the temple. I will be back for you. At some flipping point, I'll do some actual main plots. But I've got a hankering for some dwarven stuff. And I can't help but notice there's some... I just accidentally discovered the Temple of Marak there. That's fine. That's okay. That just means I can fast travel back to it later a lot quicker. So, this time, this temple is, yeah, rather than being out at sea... it rather appears that it's kind of buried. So, actually, if I had to guess, this one might actually be closed up too. Because possibly, if there's two dwarven ruins and they're kind of close to each other, there's a possibility the game would be like, oh yeah, you have to go to... ooh. Or maybe not, because why would you be dead? Of any chance do we have a note from you? We do not. So... Ralph Eldry. Does that ring a bell? I don't know if it does. Somebody tried to excavate this place, but ended up dead outside. But who killed you outside exactly? Okay. This place has now got my interest. And I do indeed have a nice little elevator. Alright then. So, what do we have down here? The answer is... very, very little, actually. It's pretty much all quiet. Most of what's here is already dead. Right, back over to stealth mode for the time being, because you don't know when you're going to be ambushed by anything popping out here. Though I think, actually, if these things are loaded, you actually can see it. So... oh. A few Dwemer spiders. We kill them. The treasure will be ours. Okay. Are you guys all real? Because you weren't here a second ago. Okay, you guys are all real. Fine. I think the game just spawned you in. Well, that's fine. I'm guessing. Perfect world, you guys need to go down. Problem is... okay, let's just try this. And no, I couldn't actually go invisible fast enough again. That's a shame. I was hoping I could actually pick them all off. Right, well, let's actually have ourselves some help here. There we go. Help and a little bit more too. Those guys start being taken out. I'll take out the magic user. And you're going for me. And oh dear. Not going well at all. But actually, I could do with a little bit... ooh, that's a good moment to have frozen things. I could just do with a tiny little bit more in terms of, yeah, souls. So I need 1 new soul, please. Thank you. Lovely. So these people got on them resonance gems, together with 1 journal. The site of a set of trials, a training ground. This is unprecedented in my research. Okay. So the proper trial has not been completed, so they can't get through the gate. Gotcha. So the pattern on the gate seems to hold the solution to unlocking it. It bears resemblance to the console in the centre of the chamber. What does it mean? There are 9 holes I can assume are to be filled with what? If only I had the means to fund more expeditions to the other Dwemer ruins of Solstheim. Right, so this place is the final destination that we're supposed to come to after we've been to all the others. Gotcha. Though I'm going to work on the assumption that some of these guys have probably got some of the pins on them. So he had 2. You do not have any, however. And you also don't have any. Fine. So I only actually have 2 here. And this gate in question... Ah! No. I might be able to get past this first gate, because this first gate only appears to be asking for 2. The bottom right, and then the middle left. Alright, is there anything else going on in here? Seems to all be under control. Fine, well, let's see what we've got. Ooh. Okay, well. Let's just see if we can shove something in there. Shove some... Uh-oh. Right. Okay. This is of interest. Now I'm guessing there's going to be bad things. Like, yeah, a bunch of spiders, but I've got the Moiras to help me out here. So this isn't a problem yet. Should be able to handle this. And, oh, hello. What's shooting me exactly? Whatever it is, it hurts quite a bit. Right. Keep on healing up here. Ah! Weird Ballista Master machines. Luckily, they don't seem to be hitting that hard. Yeah, I can just basically tank this for the most part. So if that's all you can do, then I can just basically, yeah, be focusing on healing up. And when I say that, oh, there's 2 of them, and I think my guys are dead. Right, well, I'm going to be needing some reinforcements here. Have I seen you guys before? Are you guys new? Because you're kind of cool. Right, and also my magic is running a little bit on the low side. I just need them distracted. That's all I need. I just need you guys to just... Oh, hello. Did they just... How did you just escape from me? Right, just basically, yeah, get round the back of them. And then we just keep whacking them over and over. Actually, I need flipping to recharge my weapon. It's not currently charged. This is full, right? No, I must have actually charged up a black soul gem. Well, that's fine. Finish off one of them right now. Okay, let my magic come back here. And then you guys get over to... Where are you going? Did you just fail to find that guy? Well done. This thing's cool. Right, if I can just get around the back of it, this thing's screwed. Yeah, there we are. Dead. Lovely. Right, so... We put the pins in the right spot. I assume, anyway. And we've got a bit more... Yeah, there's more of them just keep flooding in. Luckily, Conjuration's really good for dealing with these guys, just because they're not aiming at me. And as long as they're not aiming at me, yeah, we can finish them off pretty quickly, actually. Nice. Now, any more yet? So it feels like the room just resets there. Okay. And if the room resets, that gate's now open. Alright. Thing is, do I need to take these pins? No. The pins are not currently there. Interesting. Right, on we go, I suppose. But I'm going to work under the assumption that there's going to be another gateway through here. And that next gateway is going to demand, yeah, more pins. So, I need to find resonance gems across Solstheim to complete these trials. Because right now... Okay. That's interesting. As is the fact that it doesn't actually seem to be aggressive. Possibly I just killed my new friend. I'm not sure. You know what? I see a dwarven spider. I hit it. Alright? I'm not a complicated person. So, yeah, now I need 3 of them. But, until I've actually got a 3rd, nothing I can do. Fine. So I assume I still have, like, the 2, right? Yeah, I've got the same 2 I started with. So I'm going to need to find more. So, this is cool. There's so many cool quests in Dragonborn. What a good bit of DLC this is. Right, we'll go on then. As we've kind of had a few little short dungeons, let's head up to the Temple of Merak and at least begin the actual story. So we got ourselves a massive thing here. And we've got these people working on it, just like we've seen before. Except this time, he's building a massive amphitheatre.
You must listen to me.
Oh.
Isra, I'm here to help you. You must leave this place. You must
that we might remember.
Right, you seem to actually be aware what's going on.
You there. What brings you to this place? Why are you here?
Oh, I don't know. I was out of other things to do and cultists keep trying to murder me, so it seemed like the thing to do.
I am Freya of the Scar. I am here to either save my people or avenge them.
And I'm guessing you're trying to do that against Merak, right? Does that name mean anything to you?
I am unsure. Something has taken control of most of the people of Solstheim. It makes them forget themselves and work on these horrible creations that corrupt the stones, the very land itself. My father, Storm, our shaman, says Merak has returned to Solstheim, but that is impossible.
Oh, go on then, give me some backstory.
Then you and I both have reason to see what lies beneath us. Let us go. There is nothing more I can do here. The tree stone and my friends are beyond my help for now. We need to find a way into the temple below.
Alright. So, we have got to find a way in. But yeah, tell me about Merak. I'm interested in the backstory here.
His story is as old as Solstheim itself. He served the dragons before their fall from power, as most did. A priest in their order. But unlike most, he turned against them. He made his own path, and his actions cost him dearly. The stories say he sought to claim Solstheim for himself. Where did you come from?
This is interesting. I just wanted the backstory, damn it, but the cultists started murdering me before I could have it. No, stop backing off, you. And also, I wouldn't try and use magic against me. Bad idea. Right. That's no, wait, come. We were having a nice story time. Like, I wanted to know how it cost him dear. Freya, hang on, Freya. Yeah, that's right. Tell me about how it cost him dear.
The stories say he sought to claim Solstheim for himself, and the dragons destroyed him for it.
Okay, so no actual details, unfortunately. Yeah, okay, so she's one of the Skull. Haven't really run into them yet, so give me the lowdown on them.
We have lived on Solstheim for many generations. Our people are tied to the land itself. We try to serve the All-Maker, to live in balance with nature, instead of exploiting it, as others would.
Okay, so she's a little bit on the vague side, but on the plus side, we found our way down. We did it by, going up to the down ramp, so it wasn't exactly a complicated puzzle. I was expecting a puzzle. Alright, so down me and her go. Let's have a look, see what lies beneath. Because, yeah, I've done this once before, but like a decade ago or something, and I can't remember exactly how it goes. Right, what are we going up against here? Something.
We should check these rooms for supplies before heading further into the temple.
Okay. You want to check for supplies? I'll check for supplies. I'll gladly help myself to, like, a little bit of money. Or whatever. And I'm guessing if she wants me to do that, that means there's something interesting to find here. Burnt corpses over a fire. You got anything to comment on any of this? No? Yes? Maybe? Okay. A side room here. Just dining room. A couple of potions. Okay. Why has the game encouraged me to do this? What's the point? Because it must want me to find something. Presumably. Otherwise...
Take your time.
Ooh.
I shall follow you when you are ready.
Okay. Now I'm curious. Am I missing something here? Well, I saw there was someone up ahead. Hello. Are you Mirak? Are we just going to basically have a great big slugging match? Because if so, that might be a little bit anticlimactic. But, oh! I've found a cultist! Right, go. And go the second. And there's blatantly a trap. Don't step. Actually, you may as well step on the trap. Step on the trap! They're kind of standing in the middle of it too, to be honest. Right, cultist. Cultist. And another cultist goes down. You are good at murdering cultists. Well done. Right, let's advance nice and slowly here. I've put candlelight on so I can actually see the traps. So we'll just work through them. Keep heading down. And see... What else do we have here? That looks like some more cultists. Are you cultists? Because if so, I've got a fun idea for you bastards. How about we just toss some frenzy magic your way? And... ooh, can't quite see ya.
I do not wish to imagine the kinds of things that happened in this chamber. Who are the poor souls trapped in these cages? What tortures did they suffer at Mirak's hands? Was it in service to the dragons, or for his own purposes?
Okay, and...
Look up there. I think I see something.
Ah! Sorry, I was just getting ahead of you there. Yeah, the two people over there are totally, actually, the Draugr that are about to wake up. So we can just go murder them in that case. Oh, we got a couple of cultist adepts down there. That's absolutely fine. They basically can't even touch me, can they? Yeah, go on. Give it a go. Try it. Yeah, good luck. Good luck with all of this. Oh, marvellous. I just love how you're completely cocky, hopeless against me. I like being, you know, a Breton with lots of magic resistance. Right, down we go. Further and further. Keep on checking what's ahead. And something is. Quick handle push. Right, now we're getting into... aha. Now we're getting into undead. Now, just don't wake them up. I can take these guys... okay. Okay, I could have taken those guys out if you hadn't just woken them up. Right, many Death Lords later, we've made our way... You just triggered the trap, didn't you? Oh. No, you didn't. Well, who did then? Someone triggered that trap. Oh, bloody hell. Luckily, I'm the cocking Dragonborn, so... I think I just walked straight into one of them. Yes, that didn't go as desperately well as I was hoping for there. Right, plan 2, simply run straight through them and then heal off any damage, basically. If I get hit, screw it, doesn't matter. Because these are actually quite easy to just walk through. There you go, they do a bit of damage, but screw it. Right, hit the lever. That sorts out them. Right, well you can come through now. Ooh, well this is interesting. Many Draugr later, can't help but notice that this guy just spawned already dead. Which is a lot more unnerving than an actual giant undead zombie. These days, actually. Who killed that guy? Yeah, we're just basically pushing on right now. And we're starting to get somewhere. Don't step on the obvious. Don't. Freya, please don't step on the obvious trap. Right. Well, we got something to take care of. I'm just going to... She just walked straight over the trap. Marvellous. Right, well, now I'm being hit by poison darts. Luckily, I think I'm pretty much immune to that at this point. Anything behind me? No, in which case, just start heading on up. Oh, you don't want to do that. Oh, Master Cultist. Still using magic, though. Still using magic, so you ain't that bright. Oh, that's Freya, sorry. Sorry, my mistake. Oh, you're actually a Death Lord. I should probably actually get out some healing in that case. Right, and go! And, yeah, the Archer Death Lords are actually not so bad. Right, let's loot around the outside. Join up with my Moiras. If I can help out, yeah, me and the Moiras together. We need to stick together, take out all of this. Because when we're actually tag teaming them, that is when we are mighty. So you just basically eat the arrows, please. And this is fine. And I think Freya is right now just basically desperately trying to deal with a Master Cultist. And now indeed, yep, managed to kill him. Well done. Anything special on you? One Attract Forge recipe in a slightly odd font that I might be able to read but can't write now. Nothing major though. Fine. Job done. I think we've actually, you know, hacked our way for a fair few of these guys. Ooh, the Sanctum. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I didn't make it this far when I played this on the 360 version. This is all new. And there's many, many skeletons. And sorry, I meant to do Vas, but accidentally I left you behind. So what have we got? Skeletons. Various things. Oh, just skeletons. They're just skeletons. Just, literally just whack them with a stick. This is not really a problem. This is a mild inconvenience at best. Right, fascinating.
How much deeper can this be? I had been told that Mirak's power was great, but to have built so large a temple, it cannot be much farther now. I feel it in my bones.
Yeah, but he didn't actually build it, remember, Freya. He just basically, you know, got other people to build it. But she's implying we're close to the end of the first temple here, and yeah, this has been not nothing. Ooh. Okay. Dragon skeleton. And some of you are going to wake up. Hang on. Right, so we got 4 in this room. Let's get some help ready to go. Because those guys are about to wake up. So 2 fresh Moiras. And let's get the word of power here. And what is this going to be exactly? And armor. Ah, dragon aspect to the second. So I've now got 2 words of that. And don't worry. It's cool. We know they're coming out. Take you out. And who's next? You are just a white. That's no problem at all. And I'm guessing we got at least 1 Death Lord here. Yeah, we got 1 actual Death Lord here. That's fine. Let's just get out the shield. We can handle these guys one-on-one. That's not even that much of a problem. So just go for... Oh, Gatekeeper. Okay. Apparently you're a little bit more than most. So we'll just get a few knocks in behind you. Oh, the Gatekeeper is not that good. In fact, it seems to be pretty much exactly the same strength as a normal Death Lord. Right, so... Gatekeeper. Presumably you've got, yep, special key. Understandable. And I'm guessing, yep, iron door. And with that, even deeper into the deepest bit of the deep, deep inner sanctum. And are you... Okay, you're definitely dead. Oh, didn't mean to take that helmet. Oops. And same thing again. Ah, is this actually just the Skyrim door? Because if so... This feels like it's... Actually, I don't remember that room. Hang on, where have I just come out here? Some dining hall or something. But... Where's Mirak? And what was I supposed to learn from any of that aside from the second part of the dragon aspect shell? Which is admittedly very badass.
Dead end? Impossible. There must be something more. Look around.
Okay.
I will let you know if I find anything in the dining area.
Fine, so it's not in the dining area, because otherwise, well, we've got something.
I knew it. A secret passage in the dining area just opened up.
Yeah, sometimes the puzzles in Skyrim could do with being, you know, a little bit more ridiculously harsh than they are. So, yet more secret passages inside secret passages. Deeper and flipping deeper. We've got to find something. Ooh. Okay. This is kind of cool. What do we have here? Ruined books.
I wonder if there is something here that tells the story of Mirak.
If there was once, he potentially destroyed it on purpose. All of this is ruined. Interesting.
Nothing but ruined books.
None of this is useful. I'm going to head through here. See what we got. More slightly weird statues. And...
I do not recognize this statuary. We passed by a few of them earlier, but they are becoming more frequent as we get further in. I do not like this place. It almost looks as if these statues will come to life at any moment.
Right, so a statue's going to come to life later. Got it. It looks like some form of weird snapping turtle dragon thing. Deeper and flipping deeper. Wow, this place really goes on a bit. I thought we were just kind of nipping in to, like, say hello to Mirak and kick off the story, but no, this is... Oh... That was a very creepy time for the light to go off. And yet further and further and bloody further down. At this point, this is basically just drama queen architecture. Okay? You didn't need to keep going further and further down. You just felt like being dramatic, Mirak. Admit it. Except this. This feels like something relevant. Give it a quick... Yep, there we go. couple of things up there. At least one of them looks just like a skeleton, I think. And we've got... Oh, I think I just walked over some traps. Yeah, walked over some traps. That's fine. Oh, you're a basic. Oh, dear. That is a shame. Right, jump out of the way of you. Jump out of the way of you. And then we'll just take out skeleton. Skeleton. Yeah, good luck with the skeletons. Oh, flip. More rocks. They hurt more than you'd actually think they would. But alright, lovely. Right, well, you just keep him busy. I'll take out the skeletons, and then we'll come join you. Okay, no. Focus on him. He's the one that flipping matters, alright? Lovely. Oh, things stepping up now. We're up from Death Lords to Death Overlords. Still going down nice and fast thanks to her. She can really hold her own, but still. Further and further and deeper, Marak. Come on. Let's have a bit of story progression here. That's enough flipping Draugr. Oh, we might have just found it too. So, what's the deal? Aha!
There are dark magics at work here. Ready yourself.
Yeah, don't worry. I already found, like, I think 2 of them.
It seems wrong.
It's kind of weird. And it's being kept. Oh. It's being kept over the top of a flaming pit. That's a good way to threaten a book if you're not sure of its loyalty, I guess. Keep it suspended over fire. Well, we know where we're going now then. We crack open a book. And out come the tentacles and the wibbliness. And back into the weird tentacle library we go.
The time comes soon.
Oh.
When... What? Who are you to dare set foot here? Ah. You are Dragonborn. I can feel it. And yet... So you have slain Alduin. Well done. I could have slain him myself back when I walked the earth. But I chose a different path. You have no idea of the true power a Dragonborn can wield. This realm is beyond. You have no power here. And it is only a matter of time before Solstheim is also mine. I already control the minds of its people. Soon they will finish building my temple, and I can return home. Send her back where she came from. She can await my arrival with the rest of Tamriel.
Okay. I've been banished from the flipping black book, apparently. Dear oh dear.
What happened to you? You read the book and then... It seemed as though you were not really here. I could see you, but also see through you.
Yeah, it's a pocket tentacle library dimension hidden inside a book. I've been there before, it's fine.
Where? Where is he? Can we reach him? Can we kill him?
Well, apparently he's hiding inside the tentacle library, which is interesting.
This is a dangerous thing, then. We should return to my village and show this to my father. Perhaps Storn can make sense of what is going on. Come, there looks to be a way out through here.
Alright, so out of the Skyrim door, and it would appear the game is not suggesting I just read the book again and give it another go. Instead, we need to actually have a little bit of a chat with the Skull first. In fact, this is the most convenient of all possible Skyrim doors. It literally takes you from his inner chamber, where the book is kept, straight outside. That is remarkably bloody convenient. Yes, marvellous. But you know, ladies and gentlemen, I'd say let's call it a part there. We've actually managed to make our way. Where even are we right now? We are... We are apparently... Oh! We're right by the headwaters of Harstrad, so that's just flipping mob. Was that always on the map? I thought that wasn't on the map, but maybe I just didn't see it. Right, so we're just up the road from the headwaters of Harstrad, so I'd say maybe what we want to do is... kick off next week by heading there and killing ourselves some Spriggans, and then potentially heading a bit over to the west to help What's-Her-Face with getting permission to resettle a mead hall or whatever, and going to meet the Skull properly too. So we've already started opening up the Skull, let's do a little bit more meeting of them as well. So, more to come very, very soon indeed. But in the meantime, I've been John, this has been many a true nerd, and this has been Skyrim. Thank you very much, and goodbye. Okay, guys, I need you out of the way so I can fish. Sorry. I just really, really need fishing, okay? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Emotions are forbidden, alright? Oh my goodness, I get to ride a moose. Screw you, you don't get a moose. Oh, I've got an arm. Oh my goodness, yes. Who's got the giant buzzsaw arm now, you bastard?